Is it me first?
Yeah. How many
Are you
shuffles?
sure?
Yeah. I spun Orzhov first last week.
You're right. You're right. Give me clipping as. Give me 4 good shuffles, and
1, 2,
let's see what we
3,
get.
4. Okay. This is Mity's color spin. Here we go.
Bum bum bum. Oh oh oh! Blue white birds. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yep. 5.
We got it, man. 5
1,
weeks in a row of
2,
5.
3, 4, 5. Here we go.
Drum roll.
No way.
Dang, dude. So you're the first like repeat customer here. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Give me the lucky number 3. Lucky number 3,
1,
and then
2,
hit me.
3. Not on stream. What?
Oh. Stop. Okay, 4. All right, 4 drop blue white. Okay. All right.
Man.
I hope it's 6. No shit.
Watch it be 6. 2. Give me 2.
Oh.
Give me 2. All right, 3 is acceptable. I will take 3.
All right, so we got a 3 blue white versus 4 blue white.
Okay.
Who's the better blue white commander? Find out on next episode of Brawl Buddies. That was solid. I think that was a solid ending.
I'm commanding Malcator, Purity Overseer. Molded by the claws of Genku, he demands perfection from his creations. My buddy, commanding Genku, Future Shaper, leading the charge with his family of moonfolk to honor his late wife, Tamio. Will this be a victory for the mother of machines, or the mother of moonfolk? Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my Minecraft tutorial, how I'm going to show you how to build Malcator, Purity Overseer. Okay? I'm excited. Well, you guys might be wondering, who is Malcator? Malcator is a 3-cost white and blue commander that says, when he enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem. At the beginning of your end step, if 3 or more artifacts entered the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 3/3 colorless golem. First, for the main part of this build, you're going to want golems, and a lot of them. One way to get a few of them out quickly will be to cast some cheap and quick blink spells to take advantage of Malcator's enter ability. Another way you can make them is by crafting them yourself with golem enablers, or token copiers. Speaking of tokens, we have a few different ways to make them, or grow our perfect army. The mother of machines demands it. To advance the board state and make sure we can recast our cheap commander reliably, we will need lots of mana rocks, so we made sure to include many in the build. In addition, some value pieces and card draw were crucial to keeping everything smooth, like a well-oiled machine. While our perfect army grows, we want to make sure our enemy is heavily taxed and trapped until they can fall in line. So we selected a fine arrangement of trap and tax spells to keep our opponent at bay. Finally, to close out the victory, we need a few ways to clear the path for our beautiful creations and give them strength they deserve. And also, we call upon our lords for protection against our enemy. Thank you guys for watching my tutorial. Feel free to like and subscribe, share with your friends, and leave a comment down below. It really helps me out. Now, for what you came here for, let's get into the games. I guess before I send a challenge, so my deck was a 3-cost blue-white, and the name is 4 blocks of iron plus a pumpkin.
Four blocks of iron?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't know what to think of that.
If you're a knower, it's fun. It is technically 4 blocks of iron and a jack-o'-lantern, but I couldn't fit jack-o'-lantern.
And a jack-o'-lantern. And oh, so you hit the letter limit. My deck name this week, Blink and You'll Miss It.
Okay. Oh, Genku. Okay. I'm a little familiar with Genku.
I was not.
There,
Say, this is my first run-in.
you like with your costs, you had a good pick of, especially Blink commanders too. So, I was curious. Let's see. Is this hand? I think this hand's okay. I can take this hand, I think.
Ooh, I almost hit mulligan. I want to keep.
All
I had
right.
it click down and ooh, wait. Nope.
Gonna crack a
I think we
flooded
wanna keep.
strand.
All right, let me see your commander here.
Go for a hollowed fountain. Enter stats.
Okay. Create a 3/3 Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token at the beginning of your end step. 3 more artifacts entered. So, okay, interesting. It's gonna be...
Yeah, I do like the flexibility with him. I think he's with Genku. I think he's definitely better as the commander instead of the 99.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it was very like I said, a very interesting mechanic. It's because I've never dealt with it.
Okay.
So yeah, this is, like I said, this is all new to me.
Yeah, blinking is a really underrated mechanic in my opinion. Oh shit. Battle of the Commanders.
They're out. They're out. They're loose.
They're out to play. Alright, let's see here.
Oh man. See, I almost had this in my deck too.
It's very good.
I really feel like I should have because of how my commander creates tokens.
Yeah, it looks like we both went for a little bit of a token strategy, which is cool.
You're being one of those players that click. No, that. Oh.
No, I just hit
See
the wrong
you.
button.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna. This is a little bit of a standstill. I feel like in playing this deck and in all the trial runs, it hits a point where it's all just kind of like both people going back and forth, like to where like nobody's attacking because one person's gonna wipe the board or be able to block enough, and then so that's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do them all flying. Then swing in with these.
God, this is gonna be a quick one.
Then we're gonna destroy all untapped creatures.
Great. Well, GG's. There's the first one game.
GG's? Question mark?
Yeah, this game's over, man. You wiped the board.
But you get tokens.
That's not gonna do anything for me.
Remember Brago back in the day? Oh yeah, Brago. Brago's a decent commander. Wait, hold on. Are they trolling you? That they can't hear you?
Yeah, Barbed is.
Okay.
100%. Is Mity talking? I'm gonna fight both of you guys. Oh man, we lost this one. There's nothing we can do. We don't have the fact that you can just give him flying again and hit. I have. Ugh. No, we ain't trolling. Can hear Nagi, but not Mity. Oh my god, they're not trolling.
They're not trolling? Beautiful use of split up, thank you.
What the heck? My little thing crashed.
Wait,
Sad.
what?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what crash?
My like voice mod thing.
Oh, maybe that... Is that why?
There we go. I think we're back. Yo, what is up, everybody? Yo, thank you for that. I don't know why. Crashed. Happens, I guess. There it goes. We can see your mouth moving. Gosh, man. 3, 6, 9. I just think that we lost. There's nothing we can really. Ugh. All right, we're back. Are you the guy? Yeah, I'm losing pretty bad here.
It is cool that Genku says whenever they leave the battlefield.
Yeah, it doesn't work against creature tokens, and I did find out that you can only activate it 3 times per turn. So you get to only pick one of each. So if there's a board wipe and it kills 12 creatures, I only get 3.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, I guess that's a really good balance. It would be
yeah,
pretty good otherwise.
Shoot, yeah,
Just when any creature left the battlefield, and yeah, that'd be nuts. No, my Elspeth. What did she ever do to you?
Do they have flying forever, or just until your next turn?
Forever. Oh no, until my next turn, I think.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll draw another card. Yeah, see, it's not even that I have a bad hand here either. It's just. Oh, you got 2 for flying right there. It's over.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you have enough blockers on the ground either.
I don't either. Yeah, dang it, man. You can only activate it 3 times unless you blink him in and out. Yeah.
Oh, if you blink Genku, your sets though. Well, now you know.
Dang. Then he resets. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know if you blinked him, he resets.
Now you got some tips from the peanut gallery. No, I'm kidding.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. We're gonna modify the deck. I'm just kidding. All right, GG's.
GG's. And
send in the challenge. I almost sent it to Peanut. And challenge sent.
The peanut gallery's on Mity's team.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
Depending on what screen you're in. You're either part of the peanut gallery or the banana gallery.
Where's the peanut gallery for me, huh? Why don't you help me
get
out,
the banana
Peanut?
gallery. It's the joy of sharing chat.
Game 2.
Well, super quick game 1 there.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
That was alright though. That flying killed me, man. That's
Yeah, I was very fortunate for the flying there.
Dang.
What made you pick Genku? Out of the... I know you had a few different choices for blinking.
Yeah, I had had a couple different choices. I don't know if I like this hand, but we're gonna try it. I had a couple different choices that I could have went with, but I looked at it and I was just like, honestly, like this is something I have never done before. As far as like Commander, I've never played. I've never, done this mechanic, the ninjutsu, or even like the flashing in and out, blinking stuff. So I was like, I kind of wanted to try and see if I could make a deck that did something with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, it was just the fact that it was new to me. That's why I wanted to just kind of see how it went. So this deck has a lot of like, return to your hand, exile, come back.
Right.
There's a lot of the sorceries and instants I have are like return target creature to your hand, stuff like that. So it's ooh, this will be interesting.
Ooh, that guy.
Yeah, it's that guy indeed.
Human.
Oh, I bet you're wondering, why did he do that? Why did he copy humans? Well, that's because I got a lot of humans in the deck, so...
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah, it just kind of worked with it. When I first built the deck, I was having issues with like getting his ability, and then I felt like my deck just relied too much on that, so we had to modify a lot of it, and we didn't even get to play test really until Saturday, so yesterday.
Okay.
It was but yeah, it was like I said, just a new mechanic. I honestly just wanted to try something new.
Ooh, the bird.
Broodmoth is a necessity for all the blinking in and out. If it dies, it comes back. I can sacrifice creatures, and then it comes back with flying, and I get a token. Combos pretty well.
That wouldn't have been a bad include in mine either, to be honest.
So what about you? Why did you pick what is it, Malcator? Malcator? I don't know.
Yeah, I've been going with Malcator, but
Malcator, okay.
Yeah, so
I just feel like last couple weeks I can't pronounce your commander, so
fair. Well, let me do this first. Exile this guy.
which one? Oh.
Then Blind Obedience. Yo, what's up, Honkaruba?
What's up, Mind Dude? How you doing?
So yeah, I chose Malcator because it was a little different than some of the other choices I had. Like, a lot of the choices I had something to do with artifacts, which so does he, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty useful that when he enters, he gets a free 3/3 golem, and I can make more golems if I want to. I found him that I could build this commander deck without having to focus on him, but if I can work with him, then it'll be that much more beneficial. So
Okay.
that's what I was.
So is
pretty
that
happy
kind of
with.
centered around making tokens, or that's just an ability of your commander?
So there's a few token generators, but it's more about playing artifacts and artifact value and mana rocks, being able to cast Malcator multiple times, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, that was kind of my thought process there.
Nice.
Then since I had
Yeah.
4 artifacts into that turn, did another goal.
Definitely looks like you're ramping pretty good.
We're doing good. How you doing, Honkaruba?
Yeah, we're doing all right. We are here to play some Magic and have a great time. See, that's one thing I've never done either, is the crew mechanic.
Yeah, but in like the first iteration of this deck, I focused a little more on vehicles, because I thought like yeah, making these 3/3 golems that can probably crew a lot of vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of weeded them out later on, but did make a few.
So I did with my deck. It was all about entering, like stuff that enters the battlefield. Gets got him. No, that was okay to sacrifice him because then I get a. We're all right. Trust me, we got stuff. But yeah, that was my like big thing, was to like when I first did it was like entering effects. Like when I was first trying to make this commander, because I was like, okay, like I'm not worried about leaving effects, but it's the entering effects that are really gonna help, because then if I am able to return it to my hand or whatever it is, then we can keep playing them and getting those effects to go go over and over and over again.
Right.
And we played too heavily onto that. So then I was looking, I was like, okay, what is like, so I had all this enter effect, when it enters, create another token. And so then I found, I was like, well, I got a nice little like token generator here. What can I do with that? So then I was just like, well, White's really good at life gain. So then what I did then, because I was finding that even though it's a 4-cost commander, blue and white don't ramp quickly.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'm playing 1 or 2 cards per turn kind of thing. What can we do differently? So what I ended up going with was like a life gain. Again, enter abilities. So like there's a couple life gain, just creatures where every time a creature enters. So like if we get those on the field, we can just ramp our life and just go. But I found that playing this deck is very, like, you have to be very methodical in how you approach it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Because it can be, just, like, it can,
Yeah, there's many different avenues you can go with enter effects. Like, enter for counters, or enter recursion, enter into blinking other things. So, like, yeah. Very versatile mechanic. It's a very interesting game we have going on here.
Oh, I can't bring that back. Yeah, it is. It's like, what to do now? Well, I guess end turn right there. This is, see, like, and then it gets very stalemate. We just decided Stranger Things finale watch party on New Year's at my place. Is that when like the finale is? And that's fine, I'm game. I haven't even watched any of it, so that'll give me time to watch.
Ooh.
So yeah, my deck has very little removal. There's a couple like destroy artifact and enchantment stuff, but it's very like few and far between. A lot more of it is like bounce back to my hand or unsummon a creature, kind of thing.
Right. I got one of those too.
Yeah, they're doing 3 parts for the finale, and the last part is New Year's. Ooh. Well, that sounds good to me. Like I said, that'll give me time to catch up. A lot of vehicles.
Yeah, so the fun thing about Support Skyforge is that it keeps crafting more for me to use.
See, that's one. Yeah, like I said, that's one mechanic I have no clue. That was supposed to be for me to use to get a token. But he's doing too much out there. No, he's doing too much out there. Okay. Why would he attack with this though? Well, he's still got 2 though here. Oh, I guess he's got a lot more than 2. All right, whatever. We're gonna block. Destroy all creatures.
I wish.
I was half expecting that. Sipping Jack D's like a smoothie. Ooh. So did you have any troubles building your deck at all? Like, what were some stuff that you kind of ran into? How long did it take you to build your deck? I guess, to start.
So the first iteration I had done around like Thursday, maybe Friday.
Nice, okay.
But then me and Banana played some games and we tested some stuff out. So from there, just just made little edits here and there.
Okay.
Sipping Jack D's like a smoothie. Oh my god.
Gosh, dude, this guy sucks.
Creatures you control get +1 when you cast a legendary spell. Make a 2/2 white knight.
Doesn't really do anything.
No attacks?
No, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Not really.
He's pretty
Whenever
dope.
he enters or attacks, it's just, God, that's a lot. Oh, hey, I have that. See, so I found like this deck too is like, yeah, so I like you. I had the first iteration done like Thursday or Friday, and didn't get to test it till Saturday, and then yeah, found out like, oh, it's not that great. Or like, it's not even that it wasn't that great. It was just, it's a very like slow deck. And like I said, you got to be super methodical about how you bring everything out. And so yeah, it was kind of holding me back a little bit. And then yeah, to where this morning I was editing it again until probably like 1 or 2 o'clock my time.
Yeah, this is a wild game right now. We're at a standoff.
Yeah, and this is what happened with this. It was one of those where it was like, okay, like you have a really solid board state, but if you attack, a lot of my stuff can take that out.
Right.
So like, yeah, you'll get through with some, but then you're gonna leave yourself open.
Mm-hmm. You get it, you get it.
Yep, that was this is giant chess match. Gosh, I don't have any draw mechanics out. I'm just stuck right now. Gonna block right here, but that's okay. At least I assume you would. So now how does this, if it's a vehicle, if it dies,
So because of Support Skyforge, the vehicles that it conjured, they perpetually become creatures. So that's why I don't need to crew them in this case. And like Heart of Kieran, I didn't need to crew either when I was up.
so like when they're creatures, if you destroy it, are they just come back and they're artifacts? Then I guess, like I said, I don't understand the crew mechanic. I've never played it.
So when you crew originally, besides the fact that this one's a creature, you tap power of crew, whatever it is, and it makes the artifact a creature. Normally that would stop at the end of the turn, but
Okay.
so it would turn back into an artifact at the end of the turn. But
Now, if it is a creature, if you crew it and it becomes a creature and then it dies, does it just go back to being an artifact, or does it actually die?
oh no, it
Oh,
dies.
I guess it
like,
does die.
And yeah,
It
yeah,
dies,
the
okay,
creature.
yep.
Yeah, that's kind of the risk you're taking. But most vehicles have some sort of powerful effect, so.
All right, guys. Here's the new name of the game. Who can mill through their whole deck first? 70 turns later.
Because of roaming throne, I got 2 golems.
I thought I killed that thing earlier, but maybe not.
I thought so too, to be honest with you.
Like, I did kill it, and then it just went back here. That's why I was asking about that, so I don't know.
I honestly couldn't tell you what happened there.
Me neither.
Our video is gonna be like 2 hours long. Oh, right, you returned it to my hand.
Did I
That's
return
why.
it?
Yeah, you unsummoned it. I remember that now. What are you selecting? You're returning Inspire Overseer, is that?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many cards on the board, I couldn't tell what you're selecting.
Dude, I get it. That was one thing too with this deck, like all of a sudden it would pop off and be like 11, 12, 14 triggers, and you're just like, all right. See, like nothing's like on my board is strong enough to really get through. It was unsummon, yeah. You know, because like you could easily like chump block a couple tokens, kill it.
Hmm.
Or even like, oh, 5/5, take out, you know, a 4/4 kind of thing. But I've got enough strong enough stuff to where I can choose how to block. So we're at this like a magic standoff. So who's gonna be the first one to just say screw it and go for it? Oh, look at that. Drawing cards. Oh, you can just do that a bunch.
I don't want to do it too much.
No, I get that. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, you're like, oh, hey, look at that. Yep, get rid of a 1/1. Let me get a card. Where the value of the card could be way better than a 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1, 5 minutes. Game 2.
The ginger plan. I mean, there's no ginger plan. What do you mean?
Is that the one where you just, like, buff him up like crazy and then attack?
Yeah, no. No, are you kidding me? No, that'd be weird.
It's not. I've seen it done before. I've had it done to me a couple times. Not
Yeah.
recently.
That would just be
That was so like 6 sets
Weird.
ago. Come on, man. Grow up.
grow up. Oh my gosh, what a game. At some point, I'm not even gonna care who's gonna win.
I'm not even playing. When me and Peanut were like testing the deck, it got to a point where I was like, dude, just an all-out attack. I'm not blocking. I promise you. Like,
Can you do that for me right now?
no, because this is for content. Me and Peanut were just play testing. I was like, Peanut, something's not working. Just attack. You know.
The dreaded content.
Yep, that's right. It's for the content, peeps. Content.
You are gaining a lot of life over there.
That, like I said, that was a big mechanic for the deck because of how these games can go. If I can at least have the upper hand on life, you know, then I'll be okay.
Right. Like, just wait till I draw that Cyclonic Rift.
I'll scoop. Run as fast as you can. Run from me before you catch these hands. That's the poem I'm gonna be. Peanut, does someone have a sleep spell? No, I just got a full board wipe. Number to draw. If that player doesn't create a treasure token, okay. The Ginger Brute. Destroy all land and all permanents. No, I'll scoop, Peanut. I just said it. I'm not even. We're too much into this. Someone's gonna win. That's like unhonorable. Yeah, let me build your board up. And it's gone. I'm just kidding. I won't scoop. I'll take it. I did have like one of those, like the tap all permanents. A player controls or opponent controls, all your creatures gain lifelink, but I took that one out because I was just like, geez Louise, a 6/10 vehicle, great. Other artifacts, you can still get +2/+2 in vehicle attacks from your graveyard to the battlefield. Alright guys, here we go. And this thing's coming back, and then it's going to deal 3 damage to something after he attacks. See, look at that, I'm already like, I'm on to you.
Just exile everything.
Would you like to pay 2?
I don't want to. Alright, let's do this. Oh man, look at that. He's got his draw mechanic out there. thing I don't have too many of those. Go, boom. Give me that flyer. Then we'll go this guy. Go this guy.
It's just a standoff. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Tara?
Oh snap. We are just like... I've seen this card, I don't remember what it does.
Nothing important.
For each
Yeah.
artifact you control. Okay, yep. There it is. Another artifact control enters. Yeah, okay, yep. This is gonna be where the game ends, because he's just gonna have a freaking 2020 out there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
What do you mean? Don't worry
What
about
do you
it.
mean? What do you
man.
mean?
Dude, so many artifacts, so many.
Alright.
Someone is gonna draw their last card and lose at this point. Shut up, Peanut.
I mean, if that's what it comes to, honestly, that's probably the best end that two control decks can have
Like I said, honestly,
for content.
I'd rather have something like that than counterspell. Counterspell. Me not being able to play anything because he counters it. But like I said, he's getting a beefy creature here the next time he gets an artifact out. So, and he can make multiple of them for each artifact you control. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So he's got 16. So he'll be creating 16 16s.
What you trying to destroy?
I don't want you to have 16 16s out there.
I don't know how I feel about that. Well,
Here comes his first counter spell. Well, it was honestly between... At first, I was going to go for this, 100%.
mhm.
And then I was just like, you know what? No. Because like I said, this artifact is mean. Not the blue-white draw go we expect, but the draw we deserve. Exactly. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, dang. I guess we could do this for right now. Kind of pump a few things up.
Hey, let me know when it's my turn. Damn. No. Oh yeah, this is still my turn. I forgot. Oh boy. Okay.
Wait, was that all on your turn?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It's my turn right now, isn't it?
No, it's my turn.
No way. Is it? I'm actually confused now. Hold on. No,
Yeah.
because this guy doesn't have flash. It's my turn. It's 100% mine. So it's just waiting for you to say.
Wait, really?
I'm pretty sure. Hell, I just played this. Now I'm confused because I do have stuff that has flash. So then I was like, oh.
I'm glowing over here, aren't I, though? Oh, because it's my response. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm confused.
The game has dragged on so long, we don't even know whose turn it is.
Alright. I have to thank you for reminding me it wasn't my turn.
Alright.
Hey, it's going for broke.
Let's break through some stuff, you know? So many triggers, no one knows whose turn it is. No, literally. I was like, when you said it's my turn, I was like, oh, I believe you because I just played a creature with flash. So it 100% could be your turn. Alright. It's your response now. I'm just swinging with 4 flyers, no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. No big whoop.
Alright, we took nothing off of his board. Except 6 life. 72 HP. We're just at a standstill, Tara. We'd like... Ah. What is this? What does suspend do? I don't remember.
So I put time counters on my commander.
Oh, okay. Holy smokes, dude. Yo, whoa, calm down. Calm down.
No.
Where's the board wipe cards? I have none in my deck. You know what's funny? I put both of these in the deck, and because all of my cards, I think, so 4 cost and up, I think there's a total of maybe 10 cards. I just got rid of the Sapphire and the Pearl Medallion, because I was like, everything's like 3 cost or less. So I did have those. That's funny that you have them, because I had them at one point too. So now, what did you exile them then to create copies?
So I exiled the original and made a token of the copy of the commander.
That's not legendary, right?
I know it was, but I had to exile the other one, so it didn't really apply.
Right. At this point, we're just waiting for an all-out attack. Why is everything tapped? Are you attacking?
Yeah.
With everything?
No.
How come everything's tapped? What did I miss?
I just crewed them all onto the Sky Sovereign.
Great. What does that mean? So now if you crew like 17 creatures onto it, what does that do for...
Nothing really.
Does it get like trampled? Does everybody get to attack?
No.
I mean, if it does, just tell me. It's fine. It is what it is. But
there's nothing. There's nothing extra with the Sky Sovereign.
Why? Oh, you're gonna board wipe. Are you serious?
Yeah. What? You get a bunch of tokens?
A bunch by, you mean 2?
Something had to be done. It's like all out attack. Fuck you.
And it doesn't matter. I lose next turn, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, the game was lagging a little bit. Yeah, this is the only two I can block.
Man. That sucks.
Dude, if I wouldn't draw that soon, I wouldn't have been able to do anything.
I don't think that's true.
Oh no.
Dang. Oh.
I don't know if that's 73 damage though.
Can't even zoom in to add it up.
So much shit. Oh, I get 3 of these effects? Oh wait, no, this is Scry. Yes, this.
Mm. Yeah, it's definitely more than 73 damage.
Enough slices. That's a good meme.
Oh, GG's. Damn it. Ugh. No way.
I told you, I was like, it's either like just enough or.
I think it's because I blocked like the big guys in the front, but it doesn't matter. Here you still have 1, 2, 3 blockers to my 4 attackers. I have nothing. And everything I enter comes in. No, we 100% lost this one, broken. Because of that dang board wipe. I should have fucking known. I should have blocked with everything. Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
Honestly, the blind obedience has saved me so much.
What did?
The blind obedience things coming in tapped.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I thought I had a flank blocker. Oh well, I should probably block the bigger one. Wait. What do you do? Just make it, there's so many things on the board, I was just making sure I didn't look over something. That's happened so many times. Like there'll be like tokens over on the right side that I don't even see.
Yeah, that's happened to me too. When I played someone without a board wipe. Just decline, it's over. Two HP in a dream? No, there's no dream left. Just all out attack. What are you waiting for? End it.
Stuff was happening. I couldn't give it control.
Come on, man. This is a 45-minute game in itself. Just end it.
Dude, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Oh my god. You're trying. Quit triggering. No. Don't
Yeah,
attack. Just...
I can't help that.
Oh, dang it, man. That board wipe. That hurt my soul.
I know. I'm sorry, friend.
No, you're not.
I am.
I should have known too when he tapped everything, and I was just like, "What? Like, what does that do? Is it trample? Is it something?" I should have blocked with everything, so then he would have had to either destroy all my stuff or destroy nothing.
Well, I would have been
Or
able to destroy up
everything or
to
nothing.
9 damage of. Which I think you had like. I don't know, like 10 or so creatures out. I don't know at that point. GG's. Holy long
That
game.
one, I think that one hurt more than anything because like how long it was going.
I know,
That
yeah.
one
Oh,
hurt,
man.
and that one went so long. We need to use the bathroom break.
That's fair.
I'll be back.
You can send it.
Yeah, Banana, that's what I saw too. Like in my deck, it doesn't have like a lot of the answers for the like a blue deck would. Like when building it, I looked at using more of those quick like flash return to your hand stuff. I want to use like the unsummon and that stuff on me, and not my opponent.
Right.
But yeah, I told Peanut though. I told him I was like, hey, if we can win one game tonight because of the unfamiliar territory I'm in, I feel like we can do some damage. Like we can be all right.
Oh yeah, like no, definitely for like a lot of that game, I was scared because like if I was once you like hit me a couple times with your flyers, I was like mid-teens and like high teens, I guess. I was like any combat that I mess up, he's gonna take advantage of that. I'm screwed. I was just playing really careful too. Oh no, these opening hands suck.
Mine wasn't the best, but we're gonna
I think I have to
do
take
what we
this.
can do.
Yeah, I think I have to take
You have to take it like in a good way, or have to take it in a bad way.
that. I mean, it's not like terrible, but not great either.
You know, it's
Okay.
crazy. I was talking to Peanut too when we were playtesting this deck, and I was just like, I don't know how much we played. We played probably 20 matches between us, and I'm like, in all the games that we played, we still haven't seen like probably 30 of these cards.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, like that's one I haven't seen. Enters, may return. Oh cool. Do you have that one frog from I don't know what set he's in, but
I'm assuming, is it the Bloomburrow?
maybe? It's the one I thought it was earlier than Bloomburrow though. Anyway, it's like when you return a creature to your hand, draw a card. And
I
you have-
don't have that card.
Yeah,
That would have been crazy good. Just because I could really use a draw mechanic in here. Also, hello, Broken. Hopefully you're doing well.
You made a tiny mistake. What would that be?
I thought you were quizzing me. I was like, I don't know what I did.
No.
Oh, I did this backwards. Dang it.
Yeah. Like, I thought that, like, just as I saw the word another, I was like, wait, do you mean to do that?
I did it backwards because I wanted to play this so that I could surveil. Oh, boy. But yeah, so what do you think your deck has done really well? What do you think it has done not so well?
Well, in playtest before these games, I thought it was pretty good at getting an early board state, which I was happy with. So it could probably get around a lot of late game removal. I didn't know how heavy on the recently pinned a message which kind of the way the link to your video. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll put it up in a bit. Or if you'd like to find that link and put it back up for me, I'd appreciate it. The link should be in the Discord. What was I saying? So yeah, early board state, pretty helpful for late game removal, in my opinion.
This might be another quick one, honestly. You're just ramping too fast for me to keep up.
Yeah, this has been a very, I won't say unexpected showing, but I was like low-key a little scared that like I would draw all the wrong stuff again. You know?
No, it happens, man. It's magic, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so you were saying like good things, bad things.
So yeah, good things. Good for getting an open board state or a quick board state. Think the bad things, I could definitely deal with flyers better. That's one of the weak points of the deck. Surprisingly, that last game I was able to get some servos into play to block a few flyers, but normally I have a hard time dealing with the flyers in all my test games. Or like aggro that like matches my speed or is faster was also hard to deal with. But yeah, overall I think it's a pretty solid deck. Yeah, how about you? What do you think could be better or worse?
So I think my deck is really good as soon as we get to mid game.
Yeah,
as you can
definitely.
see, like once we get enough lands out and have enough creatures, right? I think it's really good at just like being able to get out there and be like, okay, you know, this is what the deck should do. This is, you know, able to build a board. Sorry, I'm like trying to lock in and but yeah, I think it's really good. I think it like just getting that like getting out there and just like mid game and being able to like start blinking stuff back. Again, like I said, this is a new concept to me. So obviously I'm not completely well versed in it.
That's okay.
But I liked it. Like I said, mid to late game, it's very good at just being like, okay, like we can stall out now. We can kind of start chipping away. We're building a lot of life. Like we can last in the game.
Right.
And I really like that. But it's the early game like this where you were able to ramp 4 of these tokens, 2 of these tokens, 1 of this guy, and your commander. And then it's like, shoot, I only have 2 creatures, which to me I find a little weird because I think my creature to spell, like non-creature spell ratio is like 40 to 20, something along those lines.
40 creatures.
Yeah, I got like 40 creatures, and most
Okay.
of my creatures, I would say all but like 5 of them are under 4 cost. So the fact that like, again, it comes down to card draw, right? You know.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, I haven't got any of my card draw mechanics. You know, I've got like 3 or 4 of them in the deck alone. You know, but I don't know. I like it. Like, I think.
No, I do too. Like I was saying, that second game, like
Should be good.
there was a brief window before my board exploded that like I was very scared because your flyers were becoming many and growing very fast.
Yeah, I think biggest thing. Oh my gosh, biggest thing for me, yeah, is just early game. Like, I need to be able to, be able to get these creatures out that I have in the deck, which is crazy to me. Like, I have a lot of.
Yeah, I feel like that. If like you were in green, that might be like a good choice too.
And look at all I'm getting right now is land.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think this one's over. Yeah, you could just attack with everybody this turn. Dang.
Okay.
Well, there you go. You got your 0-3 back.
Oh my god.
I'm not mad about it. So it's not even.
No, yeah, I get you though.
It's not even going to block. Take it. Yeah, it's just early game. When you're able to ramp tokens like that, I can't keep up.
Yeah,
GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Yeah, that was kind of the goal. Like, luckily I could play him pretty quickly with some mana rocks, maybe turn 2 or 3. You know, maybe a little earlier. So yeah, the goal is just to make a solid board state as quickly as possible, and then try to protect it. I tried to make it so I didn't have to, like, if I lost my commander, it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Because I think the last couple decks I made, I maybe relied on the commander a little too much. And that's kind of where I faltered a bit in my gameplay.
Already accepting my defeat? Nah, broken. It honestly, that one
Nah.
was over. He ramped too many tokens. I couldn't keep up. You know?
Yeah.
And like I said, my deck's not built around my commander, which is crazy to me because, like, looking at even my deck composition, it's insane. Like I said, I just don't understand what's with it sometimes. Like the shuffler, like, I had games where I didn't get any land. See, like, we're at a 2.5 average with 11 total cards being 4 mana or more. And 38 creatures. And I didn't have anything in that last hand to play. So
yeah, I feel that. Like,
you know,
the
it's
shuffler
like,
will just kick you in the dick sometimes.
dude, 100%. Like, I was playing games with Peanut and it'd be like 1 white land, all blue creatures. I'm like, well, this doesn't help. Shuffled it. And then it'd be like 1 blue land, all white creatures. I'm like, what is this? And then it shuffled again and I get 4 of the same creatures I had in the very first shuffle. I'm like, how is this even possible? Like, what are the odds? You know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah.
It was all right. So
That
come
second
down
game
to
was
the
really
question.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that second one was good. It was very like it like I said, it was a very like who's gonna move first.
Yeah, very. I liked that.
I knew you had the board wipe too. I knew you had it, and like I said, I looked at it and I was like, why is he tapping everything? And it just didn't click until I blocked.
Yeah.
And the second I blocked, I was like, what? Like, looking at the board state here, what's the difference? Like, what's
out of
and
place
as soon
here?
as I was like, he's tapped, I'm untapped. I'm like, oh my god, they're all dead. No. That's when
Dude,
I was just
split
like,
up.
oh, dude, like my soul just left my body and was like, see ya.
Split up is
Like,
such a
flew
good
away,
board
you know?
wipe. I would
Yeah, that
recommend
was-
it for any of your future white decks that you want to board wipe in.
No,
Good one.
100%. 100%. So, but yeah, we come down to the question. Are you recording?
Yes.
All right. So we come down to the question: do you sleeve it or cleave it?
That is a good question. This time around, I think I would absolutely sleeve. Because I was able to play pretty quick. At least in a 1v1 format. I'm not sure how it would do in a 4-player format. But I'm pretty happy with how I can make a pretty instant board state, get some protection going, or at least like some value I can churn out with some of the extra artifacts I'm making. So yeah, for that reason I would sleeve it. And then
Dude,
how
awesome.
about you? Would you sleeve it
So,
or
yeah.
cleave it?
So, asking that question, looking at the deck, obviously we went 0-3 tonight. Looking at the statistics of the deck, like I said, I mean, we got 40% creatures underneath, 40% total creatures, 30 of them less than 2 cost, and we just didn't draw a lot of those cheap, like we had a lot of really cheap combos in there that I think are really good. In playtesting this deck, like I said, this is a style that I don't play often, so obviously there were a lot of misplays that I had or things I could have played a little bit better. But when playtesting this deck, when we got a lot of those combos and stuff popping off, it was a lot of fun. It was like, oh my gosh, look, bam, 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 trigger,
Yeah.
life gain, +1s, here, and we're sitting at 92 life. Our opponent's at like 12, and we have 400 tokens on the field. It was super nice to watch pop off. White blue deck token, +1/+1s, things like that. But if it came down to it, again, like I said, not a great showing, but I think I would 100% sleeve this deck.
Yeah.
There's definitely like a few little tweaks I think that need to go into the deck itself, like maybe protection from board wipe, phase out all creatures, things like that. That again, I didn't look at the cards I didn't have. I just looked at what we did have to build the deck. But yeah, I think we would sleeve it because, like I said, it's fun when you get into that mid game and you're like playing a chess match.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
How am I gonna attack? What do we take out? So yeah, I'd sleeve the deck.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I would say retroactively, I know it's kind of like middle of the road on the last one, but I'd probably keep that one in hindsight and just tweak it where it needs. There's definitely things I could have played differently and better substitutions I could have had for that one too. So
see, and like thinking about it too, I look at this deck, like this 0-3 was 100% different than my Etrata 0-3, right? Because the Etrata 0-3, that was a one-trick pony. We had one trick in the deck. It was to get our commander out, attack, exile 3 cards, and try to win that way. As to where this, like I said, there are multiple combos. We didn't draw any of our draw mechanics, and there's like 3 or 4 of them in there. We drew one of our life gains. There's 3 or 4 of them in there when creatures enter. We drew, didn't draw any of our when a creature enters or when you gain life, this and this happens. So a lot of the like combo stuff didn't happen.
Yeah.
But there was more to this deck than that deck. So this 0-3, it sucks, it hurts, but we'd still sleeve it because there's potential.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was pretty happy with showing of your deck, at least definitely on that second game, but I saw the potential there for sure.
Yeah, it's just a slow to start deck, and for some reason I just have a knack for building slow to start decks. So
I mean, I don't know, like the last year you played like the Galta one, that one picked up real quick. Like
I guess
even outpaced.
You had to be fast to play that.
I mean, yeah, that too. Yeah, that one, and even your mono red, like you were getting some sneaky like combat tricks out there and just burning my face, So like, it's just what we draw, like we keep saying, It's a bummer when we lose. Like I'll admit I was
Like
pretty
I said,
bummed last time,
board
but
wipe hurt. And I know
Oh,
it felt
yeah.
good for you, but that board wipe, like, because
I know, I
look at
know.
the state of the board, and like I said, the fact that it didn't click until I was like, what is off here? Oh, wait.
I know. I was thinking like I
Snap
want to
them
tell him what's about to happen so bad, but I can't.
And you're sitting there like, I bet you were sitting in your chair like, hee. Like,
I mean, I wasn't he, but
no, it is
when
alright.
when you're speaking on your turn, like talking about what you were doing or whatever, I drew into it from what's his name, the artifact guy, Esper
Yeah.
Sentinel. So I got that as you were talking, and I covered my mouth and like shook the cursor over the card, like, oh my god, like it's happening.
That's awesome.
But I was like, there's no way that I drew it just now when we're both starting to get tired of the match.
Dude, yeah, like I said, I had a couple with Peanut that I was playing where it would go long like that, and then I'm just like, I would misplay one thing and be like, I should have won the match, but I lost.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then at that point, like he had the board control, even though it looked like, you know, we were kind of even. It was like at that point, because I misplayed one or two things, it was like, dude, I lost because I didn't click this. And so
Right.
that's the one thing that threw me off with this deck. It was very just it was very like you had to be super methodical about how you brought things in and took things out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, it was a different kind of play other than just, you know, get a lot of mana out there and punch him in the face. Like, it was very just like, okay, we're going to wait, and now we attack, right? You got to look for that opportune moment, so.
Yeah.
Oh, are you re-rolling yours?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
There we
go.
If it was like episode 9 and I got it, then sure. All right.
All right, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. We'll take it.
Yeah, this is a bit new for me. I mean, like Necrobloom, but
Dude, hard mana ramp with death and lifelink. That's all I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, like either +1 counters or life gain or
+1 counters, 12 mana on the field turn 4.
say it really depends on what our mana cost is.
We'll take 3 shuffles.
3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was colorless.
That would be interesting too. But okay.
All right, well, it's my turn then.
All right. It depends on the mana cost too. We'll have to check
Black,
if
red,
they
green.
even exist.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just wait till the video when he has to roll it 7 times.
Watch me get 5 again. There it is.
There it is. All right, is there one?
I had a break from 5. I think there is. There has to be.
Ah, green, red. All right. I usually do 3 shuffles. Let's do 3.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Whoa.
Is there a 3 drop? There might be. I feel like there probably is. Man, some of those games were intense. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And thank you for watching. It means a lot, and we're having a lot of fun. We have some exciting things planned for future episodes. So if you could leave a like, comment, even share with your friends, that would go a long way. And if you like these videos and want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And with all that being said, this is Nagi signing out, and I'll see you on the next one.